Hey y'all, welcome to the Looking Glass Tarot. I want to do this video on Angela McConnell and Michael Thomas Bingham Jr. Angela was 26 and Michael was 31, and they were found murdered in a wooded area in northern outskirts of Shasta Lake in California, and they were found in a homeless camp. This happened on September 7th, 2018. So this will be what happened video. I'm going to try out this new pad. If it doesn't work, I won't use it again. Let's see. What happened to Angela and Michael on September 7th, 2018. So the Lovers. So the Lovers card is the first card that come out. So I don't know that they were a couple. I don't have any information on that. I just my feelings are that they were a couple. And already I'm feeling like they went to this homeless camp to see someone that I feel like Michael knew. I feel more like he was connected to the person there, and I feel like he was going to help them, like take them something or supplies or money or something. So I feel like that's why they were there, but let's continue on. What happened to Angela and Michael? September 7th. So the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles is balance, when you're trying to balance things out. So I kind of feel like they were, especially Michael, I feel like he kind of had to balance out his life with Angela work and with this person or these people at the homeless camp. I kind of feel like maybe at one time he lived there, and then, you know, he got out, got a job, and he was doing things better for himself. So I kind of feel like he was trying to balance out, you know, now having a job and a girlfriend and a new life outside of the homeless camp. So the Five of Swords is here. So this is the end of something. This can be the end of. It also can be defeat. Like you feel defeated. Like you know, you're victorious in something, but it's a kind of like a hollow, empty feeling. You're glad you came out on this, but you know, it's with a heavy heart, because it didn't, you know, you didn't want it to be like this. I feel like for him, I feel like he was kind of torn, because now he was moving out of the homeless camp. And so it was like the end of that for him, but I feel like he was leaving, I almost feel like he was leaving family behind. Like maybe he lived there with someone that he was related to. So the Death card is here. The Death card is change, and change that you see coming. And it's definitely the end of something. It's definitely a change that you're not gonna. You see it coming, and you know the things that you do are going to cause a change, and there's not really anything you can do about it. It's going to happen. And you expect it. So it's something a change that you occurred, that you made happen in your life, and now you're like, I expect things are going to be different. I expect to maybe things aren't going to be as easy a ride as it was before, or it's going to be easier, but you kind of got it at a price. So it's kind of a change that you're making, but it's at a price one way or the other. What was Angela and Michael going to the homeless camp? What was Angela and Michael going to the homeless camp? So the Two of Swords is your heart and your mind. aren't balancing. You're having a hard time balancing things out, because your heart wants to do one thing, your mind wants to do the other, and you're trying to find that equal balance. It's like right here, he was trying to balance things out. Life, the changes that he had coming, but still maintain that connection and that the connection to the homeless camp and the people there. Let's clarify the death card. What's the death card here? I feel like I need to go back and clarify the death card. Yes, so the death card, the changes that he made were hit the Ace of Wands this year, so that is a change. That's definitely a change in a direction, a different direction you were before. Also with the wands, it's like a fiery energy. So and it's like a swift change, So I kind of feel like the things just started lining up for him pretty quickly. But I do feel like he was kind of split, because I feel like he lived in the homeless camp at one time and now he was bettering himself. But I kind of feel like he was there, if he wasn't living there with family, he was living there with someone that was like family. So he kind of felt like he was leaving them behind, But I feel like he did help them still. He took them food, he helped them with things. So I feel like he didn't completely cut them off or leave them out. It's just that he was no longer living there. Why did Angela and Michael go to the homeless camp? I got 2 cards. Okay. So the 4 of Pentacles can be about hoarding, like supplies. It could be about hoarding feelings. It could be about hoarding energy. It's kind of like you're trying to keep it balanced and you're trying to keep things to yourself. I just feel like that he had been saving things to take to the homeless camp. I feel like he had been storing up and that he was going to take things to the homeless camp. I feel like he kept everything pretty close to himself, and he. I feel like he really cherished the stuff that he had, and he was kind of really protective over the stuff he had, because he didn't have a whole lot. So I feel like he was kind of for some reason I feel like he was in a protection mode, like he was protecting what he had. The 6 of Cups is nostalgia. So it's looking back, fond memories, things that you used to do, things as a child, memories and things that made you happy at one time. So I feel like he had some happy times at the homeless camp, but now he was moving on, What's this? What's the 6 of Cups here? What's the 6 of Cups here? What's the 6 of Cups here? Nope, too many. One at a time, please. Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is new starts, new beginnings, earth on the earthly realm, as in earthly material things. Also, the Ace of Pentacles is a new job. So I feel like, as I had said earlier, I feel like he got a job, and he was new at this, this job, getting a job, and like being a new apprentice to a job. So he was like, he'd never done this job before, so he was totally new to it. But so for him, it was a new start at getting a good job. And with the Ace of Pentacles, it's it's a new start, but it's going to be like a slower, stable start, because Pentacles is about stability and home and material things. So I feel like he had a new job. he got it, and he was able to leave the homeless camp. And I feel like it was a new beginning with Angela. I feel like they were both starting out together. You know, this was going to be a new thing for them. Why did they go to the homeless camp? So that, Ace of Cups. This is an emotional new start. See how the cup's running over. So I feel like they were really in love. You know, they really got along well. They're really in love. It's about companionship, communication, talking. It's two young people. And with cups, it's always emotion with the cups. So I feel like they the Pentacles and the Cups is here. That's very much new starts, new beginnings for both of them. And a new relationship. Why did they go to the homeless camp? So the Five of Cups could be about a loss, an emotional loss. So you know, here they have the Three Cups, which is she's showing you as the loss. The Crow showing you her loss, and behind her she has two cups to build on. It's hard to see what you can build on when you're looking at what's you've lost. So I think it did bother him that there was loss there. You know, that I think he felt guilty for leaving the homeless camp, but I kind of feel like the person that was back at the homeless camp kind of made him feel maybe guilty for, you know, starting a new life. When did you go to the homeless camp, Angela? Why did you go? One card. Here's one card. So the Four of Cups is boredom. So it could be bored, tired of the same old thing. I think maybe they were just bored that day, to be honest. I do feel like they were planning on going, but I kind of feel like they were bored that day, so they thought they would go to the homeless camp. I think he had plans to go. What's the Four Cups here? What's the Four Cups here? What's the Four Cups here? Okay. The Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is seeing things in a different perspective. It's taking things in, weighing all your options, and it's seeing things differently. And sometimes it's thinking outside the box. So I kind of feel like with the boredom being here, I think it's like it was something that they didn't normally do. It was like just go to the homeless camp just out of the blue. I think it was sort of planned, like he would go there and help or go there and give them something. So I kind of think it was not something that they normally did all the time. You know, he went there to help, but not just out of the blue. I think it was kind of like normally a planned time when they would go. What happened at the homeless camp? So the Ten of Swords is the ending of something. So something has come to an end. It could be the end of anything. It could be the end of a relationship, a journey, an argument, a fight. Let's see why the Ten of Swords is here. What's the Ten of Swords here? But it's normally defeat. What's the Ten of Swords here? And the Eight of Wands is moving in a different direction. and Wands is fiery, so it's moving with purpose in a different direction. I almost feel like this is the last time he was going to go and visit for a while. I feel like he was not going to, this was going to be like a visit that, and he wouldn't be back for a while. So it's about balance. So he was, if you see up here, it was about balance, and if you see here, it's about heart and mind together. So he was trying to find a balance of going there and his new life and everything. And Temperance is also about patience, balance and patience. And when you have new starts and new beginnings, you need patience and balance, because everything happens at its own time and its own pace. Who did they meet at the homeless camp? Who did they meet at the homeless camp? Did they know who they met at the homeless camp? 8 of Swords means you're bound. You feel bound to a situation. You feel bound to a person, a situation, anything. So it goes back to, I kind of feel like he felt like he was bound, like he needed to go back to the homeless camp and check on things there. So I think it was, I think he felt more bound than he was. I feel like he should go back and check, but I feel like he felt like he was way more obligated, that it was an obligation he needed to go back and check. Did he know the people at the... Did he know the person that shot him, Angela? So, the Fool card is somebody experiencing something new, somebody very excited, somebody jumping in without knowing all the facts and in the situation and not knowing, what you're going to face. You're just kind of jumping in because with enthusiasm and courage, but you don't really know what you're getting into. So you're just hoping that the situation you're going into is going to be a good one. Oh, too many. Did you know the person that shot you? Did you know the person that shot you? So the 7 of Cups is here for choices. So you have, it's like having many choices. Some are good, some are bad, some look better than they really are. Some are deceiving. So I kind of feel like I almost feel like this visit was out of the blue. It was kind of like they had a lot of things they could have done today, but they just thought they would do this and get it out of the way almost. What's the 7 of Cups here? 7 of Cups here. The Empress. So the Empress is mother figure, restart, birth, rebirth, restart, new beginnings. It also can be a mother figure. It could be pregnancy, but I feel like for this reading, I feel like he was going to see someone that was like a mother figure to him. Because my question was, who was you going to visit at the homeless shelter? Or the homeless camp? Did you know them? And I got the Empress. Why is the Empress here? The Empress here. The High Priestess. So the High Priestess is intuition. It can be secrets. It can be things revealed, mystery. The High Priestess is also very intuitive. For this one, I feel like they're saying they should have used their intuition, maybe made a better decision that day. Let's see. Who is responsible for your murder? Was there a conflict? So the 9 of Wands is determination, standing your ground. So I kind of feel like he was kind of defending himself to why he has a new life. Who is the disagreement with? The 6 of Pentacles is giving, sharing, helping out. So I feel like he did, go there and he gave them things. He shared things with them, things that they needed, took them things that they needed. But I feel like he was couldn't bring as much as often because he had a new life. So he brought things when he could. Let's get this other deck over here and let's see. Who is your disagreement with? Who is your disagreement with? Who is your disagreement with? Too many cards one at a time, please. Your disagreement with? Who is your disagreement with? There we go. So the 9, this is the Hermit. So the Hermit is, put it over here where you can see it. So the Hermit is taking time, reflection, taking time with yourself, discovering and figuring things out, and then approaching it in a different manner. Why is the Hermit here? It's also alone time, solo time, by yourself. So the Knight of Cups would be someone in their 40s, or 40s age, around that age. The Knight of Cups is someone that would be there to emotional support, come in to help you. Somebody very loving, somebody with a nurturing sense. So this would be someone, I feel like, older than him. Somebody probably, he may be related to them. Maybe a brother or an uncle. I kind of feel like he got advice from someone older than him. Did you know the person that shot you? Did you know the person that shot you? Too many cards one at a time, please. Did you know the person that shot you? So I said, did you know the person that shot you both? And I got the 10 of Cups, which for me would be is your happiness card. It's your family. So I feel like it was someone he was related to. Why is the 10 of Cups here? The 2 of Wands is decision time. You have to make a decision. You're kind of stuck in between the decision, but it is decision time. I got to make one. We don't have time to, I'm in between 2 decisions and I got to make my mind up. And we got the Six of Cups again. So that's nostalgia, looking back, fond memories. So, how many people are responsible for you and Angela's murder? How many people are responsible for your and Angela's murder? Too many. One more card, one at a time. So we got the Seven of Cups again. Well, I do feel like he knew the person that shot him and Angela. I do feel like he, for some reason, I feel like he very much feel like he was maybe a part of the homeless camp at one time, and that he now, you know, he found a job, he was doing better, he was sharing when he could, and I think that they were just very upset. They kind of felt deserted by him. Yeah, so Four of Wands is about stability, having a stable home environment, and I feel like that's what he was working to. And I just feel like when he went to the homeless camp, it was just not, I feel like they felt like he was deserting them. I don't know that he is related to them. I feel like he is, I do feel like he's related to the person that done this. If not related, very close, family-like to him. And I think they, of course, their anger at Angela would be that she took him away. So I do feel like they know he knew the person that did it, and I do feel like that there's probably at least 3 people that know who murdered them. But I do feel like they were having a new beginning, and that's why they ended up shot at the homeless camp, because I feel like they were going there to take somebody something. And I feel like it was Michael's the people at the homeless camp was related to Michael or knew Michael in some way. Okay, that is my reading on Angela McConnell and Michael Thomas Bingham Jr. Angela was Hoopala tribe. I don't know if I said that earlier. She was the Hoopala tribe. Thank you for watching and subscribing, and talk to you later.